morning, everyone. So I'm going to try to do this one a little bit quiet, a little bit more quiet, because this is the earliest I've ever put out these videos, and there are people still sleeping around here. But let's get this knocked out. So, welcome to Cycle 2. Man, if you're watching this video and you're getting ready to jump into Cycle 2 material, then, you're excited, right? Because this is a huge feat to get through Cycle 1 in all of my courses, regardless of what the course is. Python has arguably been the easiest one. Computer science has been the easiest one to get through. And then, game design and then AP computer science. But either way, if you got all your stuff done this weekend and you're caught up, man, kudos, because that's amazing. But basically, let's just talk about what's going on now. So, Cycle 2, we put the pedal on the floor, and this is something I've been kind of talking about the whole time. In game design, I think one of the chapters is even called like the nitty gritty. You're going to get down into it. You're going to start actually, pulling apart games, and even in class, we're going to start working through some examples. You'll get your first recorded session tomorrow, so that'll be fun. So you're going to get 2 sessions a week. We all know that. Actually, no, it's a live session tomorrow. So, but either way, so that's going to be really cool. You'll get to do. You're going to get 2 sessions a week, which leads me to computer science. Computer science, you'll also get 2 sections per week. So you're going to get a recorded session on Tuesday and a live session with me on Thursday. So that's really going to help out. What that's also going to allow me to do is do walkthroughs for the assignments. So that was something that a lot of you were sending me requests about. We're like, hey, can you do some walkthroughs of the assignments? Can you maybe do your own version of the assignments? So I'm going to start doing that in all my courses. So at least one of the sessions each week will be like workrooms and or me walking through one of the assignments for you. So I'm definitely going to do that. But so that's going to really help everyone out. I was pretty impressed with the interim assessment scores in game design. Game design, it was really impressive. It was a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. I've seen, we've had our averages, but as far as the difficulty level of the course has doubled since last year. Yet the interim assessment grades are about the same, so I'm pretty excited about that. Computer science, I don't want to talk to game design too much. Computer science, so. Computer science is such a strange course right now because about 40% of the class is still saying like, hey, can we get going? I want to do more things. I want to do more stuff. And yet only about 3 people turned in the enrichment activity that I gave you. So the logo activity. Now, granted, it's not due for another, like 2 weeks. So it's not a big deal. But like if you are like wanting more, then jump into those activities, jump into those enrichment activities. So I know who wants more stuff, but also about 50% of the class still not really rolling with Python. So I will say that last week was kind of your week to catch up. So this week it starts rolling with Python. You're going to start learning functions, how to build functions, how to make variables interact with each other. So for some of you, this is like 101 stuff. This is easy. For some of you, this is gonna be difficult. So either way, I have plenty of enrichment activities along the way to help you out. But again, enough about computer science. Let's jump into AP computer science. So I'm making you wait till last because you always get to go first, and that's just not fair to everybody else. So AP computer science, wow. So the first cycle it's just a lot of work, and I know you guys have been, we have 3 assignments, so if you think you have it bad in my other 2 classes, they have 3 assignments due every single week. But surprisingly, you guys have kept up with most of the workload, so I have no complaints about most of you. The rest of you, the ones who I'm talking to, you got to get caught up. It's gonna be really hard to catch up during cycle 2. But cycle 2 is gonna be a lot of fun. We actually get to start putting some practical use to the stuff that we've been doing. So the internet simulator gets a little bit more involved. We're going to start doing some activities, some enrichment activities using the programming and stuff that we're learning. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're finally going to introduce our programming language. So you're going to get to see your programming language for the first time. It will not be Python, but I'm going to let that be a surprise. So you will see that in cycle 2. So other than that, today I will be in Atlanta meeting with the head of school. So, AP Computer Science, you will not see me live, but I will put out some kind of recording for your first activity. It will be in the OHS at the top of lesson 1 for week 1 of cycle 2. Also, tomorrow I'll be at Georgia Tech at the robotics program, talking to the head of the robotics program about a new piece of software that you guys are going to get to use in all 3 of my courses. So a lot of cool stuff happening. But what that means though is I will have my cell phone on me at all times, as always. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Send me those texts, call me, do whatever you got to do to get in touch with me, and I'll do what I can to help you out. But I know this was a long one, so sorry, but thank you for sticking in there with me. If you have any questions, please let me know. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more details on some stuff coming up tomorrow. Good luck, everyone, and I will see you in class this week.